got a little decent guy on first pump. We're out here in Mission Bay. Flip the camera around. I guess we're going to use my car. I was going to bring my tripod, but I was like, I'm not going to go live. And then now I've decided, you know what? Let's go live. Let's catch some ghost shrimp. There's some promising little holes over here, though. This is not the best sand for it, though. Won't bet to sand. I like to go in water, just right at the edge. I've got another little spot right down the road that's, or right down the sand that's a better spot, but I just saw all these holes right here, so I'm gonna try this spot first, and then we're gonna head over to the, to my other spot where it's within walking distance of my place. So normally I have to drive to the other side of the bay to a little secret spot we know over there where there's a monster ghost shrimp, but I found the big ones over here. And the trick is you're looking for the holes, but you want the ones that are little volcanoes. Little volcanoes. Here, I'll show you what if you don't know what a ghost shrimp looks like. That is a ghost shrimp right there. And that's like a small to medium sized one. But we'll pull some more right now, y'all. Some right now. Memorial Day, everybody, or Memorial Day weekend. All right, let's see. Oh, this is a good one right here. The holes make a certain sound whenever when you know there's one in there. But sometimes they can be really, really deep. Walk down a little bit farther to get some. And what I'm using, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but this is a ghost shrimp pump. You can get these at your bait and tackle shops, or you can make them yourselves. A lot of people like to make them themselves out of PVC. Oh, I see a good hole. Aha! We got one. I'll show y'all. So, they do have little stingers on them, so you got to be careful. But this is a male right here. So I just pumped him out of this hole with that little guy, and these are really good bait. I'm not gonna lie. And as long as you're quick with them, but on the tip, see that big claw right there? It's got a little needle on the front of it, and they'll get you. It don't feel good. So going in. Whoop, there he is. That's a bigger one. Those are both males. The females will have the smaller claws. They won't have that big one. And it looks like they're going at it a little bit. He's like, my territory. The little one's like, no, my territory. All right. Let's get back to it, though. See if I can get another big one. I want to find a monster one, though. Oh, here, let me show you the holes we're looking for, too, y'all. So, we're looking for holes like these. Right here. You can see. And you'll see them everywhere. You've probably seen them at the beach. You want ones that have little volcanoes on them. So they have little mounds. Let me try to find one that has a mound on it. Let's see. Hopefully I can find one with a mound on it. Ah, here we go. This is what a promising hole looks. Do you see how like it's actually like raised up a little bit? There's a good chance there's a ghost shrimp in that. So I gotta put the phone back down real quick. I'll pump it and let's see if we got one. Again, I messed up. I didn't bring my tripod. I don't know why. I should have. All right. Stay close. Nothing in that hole. Yeah, but the whole thing is saying about the hole. That one didn't want to move. Alright, well, I thought that was a good one. That hole did not want to pump. Let me reposition this camera so you guys are in view. I'm gonna be out here at least until I get like 20 of them. Like I said, got 2 so far though. It'd be better if I just flip the camera around. Probably better quality camera. Again, these are decent sized ones. These are about what, like 2 to 3 inches, but they can get up to like 4 inches. So let's try to get some big 4-inch ones. What's going on, Jonah? How you doing? Welcome in. Averin. Sorry, I'm just seeing these comments, y'all. Oh, it's a beautiful day out here. You want to be out here doing this during low tide, by the way. Gotta be out during low tide. I recommend for Mission Bay, specifically where I'm at 1 foot. We're 1 foot deep. I'm sorry, when the tide's at 1 foot. Again, here's a really promising hole right there. You see how it's got the little mound. If you come over to this one, you see how it's, well, on the camera, it looks like this one has a mound, but it really doesn't. If I get like, oops, well, let me get close, but if you pan over to this one, you can see how it's like raised up a little bit. That's what we're looking for. I'm literally propping you all up with my coffee. I'm using my coffee as a tripod. Oh, man. And again, I should have grabbed the tripod, y'all. It's actually still a decent view, though. Nothing in that one. Here we go. Ooh, hold up. I thought that was going to have one in it for sure. My goodness. I think I'm going to be moving down to my better spot in a second. And again, this sand is just not pumping that good. And that can be a problem sometimes when the sand is it's too thick. It doesn't want to pump. Oh shoot, I just got sand all over this camera too. Wow. Yo, madman, I got you on the phone and TV. Let's go, bro. I just got sand all over my screen. Hopefully don't accidentally in the live trying to clean this. Yo, you want to see the little shrimpies? Look, they're going at it too. That big one against that little one. All right, I'm gonna move down the beach a little bit. There's a kid over here, and I'm not trying to. Get him in the shot. Well, it looks like he's moving now. And I would have moved the same direction. What's doing, Nick? Man, I'm catching ghost shrimp. I'm catching bait. You see these guys? Is it coming in clear or no? I'm gonna catch about 20 of these bad boys right now. Again, you gotta do it during low tide. And I'm looking for little holes in the sand. And that's where the ghost shrimp are at. In fact, there's a nice hole right here. Again, though, you never know because they can be really deep down there. But this one's pumping really good. There's not going to be one in this hole. But sometimes they'll be in a hole right next to it. They also move sideways too in the ground. It's crazy because my very first pump I pulled one up, so I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good day. I'm about to a crap load of these up in no time. I've literally got my limit, well, confused. I've been told 20 is the limit, 25 is the limit, and there is no limit for personal bait collection. So I really don't know, but I've caught 20 in literally like 5 minutes before. And there was this other old man out there, and he looked at me. He even said, he's like, how did you catch so many in so little time? And again, it was probably just luck because I'm not like a master ghost shrimp pumper, whatever you want to fucking call it. But certain spots, man, they just hit. This is a good one right here. At least you think it is until you start to pump it. Sometimes you'll pump right into a rock. There we go. It will not come out. Some people like to pump knee deep in the water. Some people like to pump right at the shoreline. Some people like to pump up here where I'm at. It really don't make a difference. You just got to be doing it during low tide. What's that, buddy? Oh, I keep pulling this up. What's going on, yo mama? IPM at PM or AM? It's AM right now. You want to do it early in the morning, early morning low tide. What's up, Amari? Some of the worms will take your toe clean up. Nah, there are worms out here though. I do be pulling up little red worms. Apparently they're good for bait too. I got a couple snails too last time I was out here. They're called moon snails. I guess you're allowed to keep them. They make good bait. Right now the tide's still going out too. And we're about at like between 1 foot and 0 feet. And if you're ever curious when low tide is, you can download a bunch of different apps for free. It'll tell you in your location. We'll pull another one up right now though. I'm gonna go in the water a little bit. Oh, got one. He's a big one too. Wow, where'd he go? There he is. Again, they got little stingers on them, so I'm not. They got little stingers on them, so I'm not trying to get stung by one. But here, let's go grab him. Fuck yeah, eat winkles all day, watch out for the stonefish, and is a madman. All right, I lost. Uh-oh, don't step on it. Oh, there he is, okay. And look, you'll see, look at him, he's still alive, he's 8. I don't know why they vary in color, but again, I'm not getting pinched by his little pincher. They're gnarly little guys. They look like they're dead sometimes, but they're really not. They're finicky little baits in the ground all the time. But as you can see, the bass love them. If you surf fish at all, whew, this is candy. If you take this bait on the boat and you go to like the kelp beds and everything, this is like crazy good bait. See how he does. Is he hanging on? That guy, his pincher. Oh, he's not doing too good. He probably won't survive though. I don't know. Well, there he goes. He's swimming. And now the other two are attacking him. It's not nice. All right, let's walk down a ways to where I want to show you guys some big ones, y'all. These are, like I said, these ones are some more medium-sized. Change what? He's going to change the water out? No, the water's good. I just put this water. And these guys have like a really low bio load. Ooh, hold up. So you see this mound right here? This is like, see how it comes up big like that? That's what you want. Here, let me go grab my pump and my coffee / tripod today. I knew I should have walked down here with it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go live. And then here we are. It's cloudy out today, out here in beautiful San Diego. I heard stonefish will mess your day up. Well, you know, I heard stonefish are extremely poisonous, but we don't really have too many of them out here. Oh wow, I'm seeing all these huge mounds now. Whoa, I need a pump right here, y'all. They're everywhere. See these, like, hole. Wow, okay. Let's see if there's some big boys right here. Hands-free chest mount. Oh, but then I can't read the comments either. You know what I'm saying? Man, they really getting it in there. I have a chest mount that I could do hands-free. I just wouldn't be able to read the comments, but you're right. That'd be so much better for y'all. I'll bring it next time for sure. All right. A little bit of a different spot. Flip the old camera around. Right. Let's do some pumping. Pump it louder. And again, you can pull them up all over, in the water, out of the water. You just want to find the easy to pump sand. Sometimes the sand just is not good to pump. I'm gonna try one of these holes out of view. Yeah, these are just not pumping good though. They're good holes. Like they've got all the markers. Just as soon as you put the pump up to it, it's it's hard to. It's because of the sediment underneath the sand, what it's made of. There we go. Oh, got a little baby one. Baby. Here, I'll show you how small they can get way smaller than this too. Let's go. Where are you at, little baby guy? And this one I'm not gonna keep. So this one, see him? He's like, what's going on? Why am I out of my home? So I'm just gonna dig him a little hole. Gonna push him back in it. And then I'm just gonna leave the hole out. I'm gonna push the sand over him because it might crush him a little bit. Again, they are finicky, but he's like, all right, cool, I'm home. He's all twisted up, but don't worry, he's fine. All right, so see these holes in the water though? I'm not sure how good the camera's coming in, but this is prime holes to pump in the water. We'll go ahead and give it a shot. Let's see if we can get some big ones, man. I haven't got one large one yet. I'm telling you, they can get pretty massive out here. There's a lot of sand over here too. I mean, sorry, grass. A lot of sand over here. Really? There's sand over here? Slim pickings today. And again, we want the big ones. We want the big one. Man, they are tearing the little one up though. What was that noise? All right, I've come to the conclusion it is time to move down. Better off looking at night when the tide is out. No, the tide, no, the bigger low tide, the one that drops the most is the morning tide for us here. Our morning tide's way lower. Spot now. I'm just gonna set my net, pump down, then I'm gonna come back and grab my my bucket. But I have a little spot where I pump from, like a little marker that I always remember. Whew. That hole right there, though, that one looks like a good one. Not gonna lie, it's a lot easier doing this when I'm not live streaming, though. You know, because I can focus on just pumping. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd have more by now, definitely. But it's all good. I love it. Anybody got Memorial Day weekend plans? Anybody doing anything special? Or how many of us are just working? Only until high night tide every 28 days. You need smart glasses. Yeah, I know. The problem with the smart glasses, bro, is they don't make any that are like not ugly as shit. Have you noticed that all the Meta glasses are ugly as fuck? I haven't seen a single pair. I'm like, oh, yo, those look good. They're like, nah, we're gonna make, if you want Meta glasses, you're gonna look like a dork. Tell me I'm lying. No lies were told. None whatsoever. All right, get in the bucket. If I don't get some big ones, I'm just gonna release all these. I'd rather carry a bucket of big ones home or an empty bucket. It's only like a 10-minute walk. I'm lazy. I don't want to walk with this heavy ass bucket if I don't got no big shrimp. It's so effective that like I'll go through like 20 of them in about an hour of these baits and get almost every single one will get a hit out here in the bay. It is truly, and every once in a while, you know, the fish just aren't hitting. So it's not every time, but most of the time, man, as soon as I put that bait out, it's getting slammed. Wonder if I'll pull any worms up. There's also different kinds of clams that live in the sand too. Sometimes you'll accidentally like pull up some of them, and they normally come up in chunks though, so it's kind of not what we're going for, but it is what it is. If you look back in here, you see that little one, he's having trouble staying upright. He was literally just upside down. I don't know how he's staying alive. It's so strange. They're fighting so much. Normally they don't fight like that. They'll mess with each other a little bit, but then they'll kind of stop because they're all trout or bass. No. This is saltwater, man. So sand bass is what it would be, or striped bass. We have striped bass out here in San Diego as well. Now, back in the day, we didn't, but I don't know. In the past few years, it's been coming out. Seeing guys picking up huge stripers. All right, I should be pulling some big ones up now. This is my little spot. And this sand pumps so much better too. Already, like I'm 5 feet out of the water, and the sand's pumping no problem. There, it was like you just weren't getting anything. Come on, baby. Huh. Nothing. Oh, there's one little baby guy. We got one. I knew there'd be more over here. Well, he's medium. He's a keeper. We'll keep that buddy. We'll keep that buddy. Let's go. And I've noticed that there's more females over here. In fact, so they have smaller claws, and you'll see got roe attached to them right here as well. So this one's pregnant, and yes, I'm going to keep it. They're in a huge abundance. I like to clean this off before I throw it in the bucket. So more sand you got in the bucket, the
It's easier to get through the sand.
100%. Exactly, dude. I pump my limit in like an hour normally. They're like $100 though, but they're worth it.
Yeah.
It's the Pumar brand too, so
Okay. Oh, perfect.
definitely, man. Thank you. Just that's the city guys right there. He's like Fish and Game or nothing. He's just a worker, but he was asking about my pump. So you see the female in there, how she looks a little different. No big claw. And again, you don't have to worry about harvesting them when they're pregnant. These guys are in huge abundance out here. Not too much really gets them when they're in their little holes. Need to do a video call soon. I know, hey brother, I was gonna pop on today. I just got a little caught up with things. I saw the video call. You don't even know how often. I'm like, dang, why you guys? It's just because of the time difference too. It's what, like 3 o'clock your time right now? We're about to get a big one though right here. As they say on the East Coast, we're gonna get a big one. We're gonna get a big one. I know it, because I pull big ones out right here, and I can't wait to show y'all. And sometimes you'll pump a hole and it'll expose. Oh, there, dang. Whoa, holy cow! Hold on, y'all. What? Look at this guy. There's there's two in this hole. Look. This guy is I don't even know. Is that a full one right there? Or is that, because sometimes you'll, and with the little baby, there's a baby one too. I don't want the baby one, obviously. This is, if it's, I've never seen one that was like this fat and short. Oh, it's even this is a ghost shrimp. The whole thing is that, what? Look how big that girl is. Is it missing its head? I'm just confused right now. I'm gonna throw it in the water, see if it'll stretch out. I'm sorry, they don't normally like. No, it's all there. Is it missing part of its tail? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it. Oh, it is. I think it's missing a little chunk of its tail. Wow, that's a big female right there. Crazy. Is it cherry session? They carry their young until birth. You know, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Must be too salty for the rainbows. Rainbow trout washing. Yeah, man, trout don't go in the salt water. Salmon do, but trout do not. All right, let's get another. I'm telling you, this is a secret spot. If any of y'all know San Diego well enough, you can probably figure out right where I'm at. And again, I know other spots that have bigger ones. Here's a little baby one right there. I'm telling you, they're all over right here. Come on, in the sand you go. Like, it's big enough to keep for bait. It's just I can get bigger ones. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm like, let it go back, you know? Some more comments. Man, you're right, though. I'm messing up without having this mount. They carried their young until... I believe so, though. Big old holes out here. Holy cow. It'll expose other holes in the same area too, and a lot of times you pump those right after and you'll find a big one in it. I have a huge inkling there's a massive one somewhere in this area, because these holes are just opening up huge. And essentially it's because they're all interconnected. That was a bad pump. guess not. Oh, there's one. A nice one. It's not the biggest, but not the smallest. And the thing too is like, a lot of times you won't even notice. I've pumped them out before and they were in the sand, so I didn't see them. And then you're walking along, pumping another one. Probably looks super tiny in the camera. Again, this isn't even a really large one. This is just a decent little guy. He'll make decent bait. But you'll be walking by and you'll see one swimming along. You're like, oh shoot! And you pull them out. It's just, when I was a kid, I remember they would immediately swim back in the sand very strongly. Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one really finicky one that this guy just ain't not getting the one fuzzies about him. So let's hopefully. He's strong enough to like still swim though, but he's upside down. That's not normally a good sign. So this one just won't make it. That's the reason why I'm not gonna keep him. Any jellies washed up? Not lately, but that's a good thing, bro. We don't want no jellyfish. Come on, big guy. You can get back in. Trying to help him out a little bit. I may be a fisherman. I really don't like killing things either. So if I'm not gonna keep it, I want to put it back. Oh. Look, you see that one right there? I'm about to pump that one for sure. I guess the best way to mark it while I go set this down is stick my net next to it. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. If there ain't, I'm hoping there'll be a monster in there. Can't wait to at least get one really big one for y'all. Boom. I see like 4 of the really big ones right there. Yeah, we're in a prime spot. Holy cow, there's a bunch of them. I'm shocked that I didn't produce any. Absolutely shocked. Those are all flying holes. That's actually insane. I pumped like probably 5 or 6 really, really nice holes, and not a single one came out. Nutty, y'all. What the hell? All right, let's try again. My whole thing too is I like to do 2 to 3 pumps. Some people are like strict. They're like, I'm only doing 2 pumps. That's it. But I like to do like 3 pumps, really get down in there, because sometimes they're actually farther down than you think. They can be pretty darn deep down in there. Oh, there he is. See, they're in there. Almost a guaranteed. That's just another little baby one. We don't want the small one. See how little that one is? Just leave him there. Bury him down a little bit. And the hole he goes. Alright, I'm gonna move over here a little bit. Let's see if we can get in from this spot. Now this sand don't want to pump good. It was pumping great the other day. There we go. I'm shocked no really big ones haven't come up yet. It must be camera shy. Only thing I can think of. There it is. I knew I just had to bitch enough. Alright, I got a big one. Finally. Finally got us up. There we go. That was super lame. I know, my phone's dying, y'all. I was like, oh, I finally got one. Oh, which way is the camera even? Is my camera not even on now? I have a massive one sitting right here. I'm annoyed. Can let me see your face. All right. Here's the big one right here. Look how big the sucker is. And let me go ahead and flip the camera around. Oh shoot. I'm having that what she said. Can you see it now though? Again, not showing me the camera because my battery's so low. My phone's gonna die in a few minutes probably. But here, let me put them in. Let me put this one in with the other ones so you can see how big it is. So there's in there. She's coming active now. Dang it. See that big one right there? They get a little bit bigger than that, but that's a pretty massive one. In fact, that's a big female. Hey, Madman, can you see it though? Again, I can't see you guys on the camera, so I don't know which way the camera's facing. You can either see my ugly ass face or... Oh, one of our little shrimpies is already turning upside down. They can be a little finicky. Dang, that's a big mama right there. I'm telling you, there's big ones right here. Yeah, see? Cool, I appreciate it. It's just frustrating when my camera turned off to save battery. My phone was at like 35%. That's crazy how quick it died. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, I appreciate y'all coming in, man. I know, poor little things. So I know they'll be alright. They're gonna be nice bass food. Appreciate it, though. I gotta cut the live, though, because my phone's about to die, and I don't want it to fully die on me. But I'll be live again tomorrow, Sunday. A little bit later, around noon California time. We'll be out shark fishing. Love you too, brother, man. Tune in tomorrow, man. Hopefully we get another shark. I'll be live this time for my leopard. I caught a leopard 2 weeks ago and I was not live when I caught it. I was kind of pissed about that. But cheers. Till next time, man. Stay